Energy can be changed by matter. You have to think in terms of energy being a particle. The particle has a geometry, has a shape. When that particle hits matter, matter has a geometry and a shape. But when that energy hits that matter, it can be changed. For example, if you take the sunlight, the light travels millions of miles, comes through the atmosphere, and you have like a black top pavement. And the light hits the black, the light changes. It isn't reflected or anything else. So the light is changed, the energy is changed by matter. Another example, same light. Sunlight coming from the sun comes in, hits a solar panel. When the light hits the solar panel, it's not light anymore. It changes. Think geometry. So what comes out of a solar panel? Electricity. Think the opposite way. If you have a flashlight, have a battery in here, turn it on, electricity from the battery goes to the light bulb. The electricity is changed by matter. So now you have to think, the electricity changed, what come out? Light. Another example is if I took a nail, an iron nail, and I wrap it with a bunch of wire with a coating on it, and then I hook it to a battery, you have an electromagnet. It'll become a magnet. But the electricity that comes from the battery goes through the wire is changed. The electricity goes in, changed, magnet comes out. Now on the other side of it, if you take a magnet and you run it by a piece of metal, for example, if you have a generator, a bunch of wrapped copper wires and a bunch of magnets that are rotating, when you turn it, the magnetic energy is changed. What comes out of it? Electricity. So you have to think, there is a particle that's going in and it's changing. The geometry is changing. Another example, if I take electricity, run it through my radio, that electricity goes to the speakers, goes to magnets. What comes out of that? Sound. But then you have to think, the electricity goes in, it's changed. Now, for another example, final example. If I'm speaking and I'm in a soundproof room and I talk, you can't hear me on the other side. So you have to think in terms of a particle, the sound particles coming out is hitting the insulated part of the room in the soundproof room and it's changed. So energy can be changed by matter. You have to think particle, you have to think geometry. The geometry is what changes. Just remember, physics and chemistry are easy with the correct geometry.